Hey there, Judi of JudiJamieson.com, and welcome to Intuitive Tuesday. In this week's video lesson, I am going to share with you one of the biggest things that I come across when I do readings is money. How to get more money, or where do you see my career going, or what kind of career should I be in, or when will my business take off, or when will the money come in? I got something extra special for you this week. I am going to share with you how if you know me personally, have been following me, I am like a master manifester. Manifested my studio, my house, my sports car, my Harley, the love of my life, and those are big things along with a boatload of small things. About 2 weeks ago, I manifested an entire month's salary in 1 hour. Now, I'm not guaranteeing that if you follow this, you're going to get an entire month's salary in 1 hour. It's all how what your vibe is and how connected you are to it. But I'm going to share with you the exact 4 simple steps that I did to align that up using the law of attraction, co-creation, and listening to my intuition. So the first thing I want to go over here is step number 1 would be discover what your blocks are and release them. Let go of your blocks. So let me give you some examples here. A lot of people will say, I want money, or I want to win the lottery, or I want to make whatever amount of money. That's on the outside, okay? That's an outside thing. But on the inside, there's certain blocks and fears that you may or may not be aware of. So to give you an example, say you're someone who is single, okay, and you want a lot of money, you want to make a lot of money, you want to win the lottery, whatever the dollar value is. But subconsciously inside, you might be repelling it because you're scared. You're scared that how will you know someone truly loves you for you and they're not using you for your money? Or maybe you're scared that all of a sudden all these people are going to come out of the woodwork and they're going to want to take advantage of you or use you or try and drain you from your money. Another example is, say you're a small business owner, right? And you're wanting to make all this money and you want to see your business succeed. But subconsciously, maybe deep down inside there, you're really afraid. Some people are actually afraid to succeed and get out of their comfort zone and grow and expand. Another money block that a lot of people don't even realize is there is it might be somebody else's issue or block around money that you absorbed and took on as your own. So if you grew up in a household where you always heard and you were told that you have to really work hard and really bust your ass and work insane hours and really push yourself hard in order to succeed or make money, that's not true. You don't have to bang your head into the wall, and you don't have to go through all this long, strenuous things in order to have money or make money. So subconsciously, or, some people might say, money is the root of all evil, or, only snobby people have money. Whatever. It's a thought process. It's a belief that may have been somebody else's that was put on you. So when you think about money and you see yourself energetically with money, what are some thoughts? What are some feelings? What are some beliefs that come up? Take note as to, again, here's another great one. When you're paying your bills, I know most normal people are not thrilled and excited at the fact of, yeah, let me write a check and send it off to the mortgage. Let me write a check and send it off to the electric company. Let me write a check and send it off. Most people don't get happy and excited when it comes to spending money on other things or paying their taxes. That would be a block, okay? So take note as to what your thoughts are, what your beliefs are, really subconsciously inside, not the outside. dive deep subconsciously within yourself and take note as to what are your thoughts and feelings around money? How does money make you feel? How does the idea of having, not where you're at now, but just really blow it out of the water and 15 times your annual salary, okay? To some people, making $50,000 a year is a lot of money. To other people, it's peanuts and they need $500,000 a year. So figure out how much you really want. Energetically think about that and see what negative things come up. That is a key to discovering what some of your blocks are. The second step is reprogram those blocks. So start working on changing your thought process. Start working on the way you talk, how you talk about money, the things that you say about money. Just, you have to start changing the cycle, okay? Because you can't expect to bring in and manifest money if you don't change things, okay? The road that you're on, if it's not working out for you, how do you fix it? You have to course correct it and go a different avenue. And it all starts in here. Every single thing that you create and bring into your life starts in here. It's a thought. Everything starts as a thought. So you have to pay attention to your thoughts and then also pay attention to your feelings concerning it. You want to make sure your thoughts and your feelings match and are in alignment to, I'll just say, if you're one of those people who, all right, we're talking about step 2, reprogramming your thought process. So if you grow up in a household where you were taught you have to go to school and you have to do all these classes and you have to get straight A's and you have to work really, really, really hard, and then you have to go to work and just bust your ass on, like, oh my God, I don't even know what word. Just go to work and completely exert and drain and give everything. Now, I'm not saying being lazy, okay? But there's a point between going to work and doing your job and doing your job well versus going way above and beyond and draining yourself and running yourself into the ground, okay? So if you're one of those people that thinks, you have to really work hard, or only snobby people, have money, or money is the root of all evil, change that around. So if someone who thinks, money, okay, so, all right, snobby people, okay? Rich people are snobby. You know what? I know a lot of people who are extremely wealthy who are very, very, very down to earth. There's poor people who are really snobby, and then there's rich people who are more humble and giving and caring. So you can't label certain things. If you're labeling things like that, that is part of your block, okay? Because if you get money, then that means you're going to be a snobby person, right? No. Change your mindset. Work on reprogramming what those blocks are. Step 3, connect with the energy of what it is that you want. So now you know what your blocks are. You're now working on removing them and reprogramming and then rewriting them. Energetically connect with the vibe of it. You want to feel it like you already have it. You want to connect with the energy as to what it feels like, what it would be like. Visualize all the different things that you would do, and not even the things that you would buy, but what would you do with it? Why? Why do you want more money? For what purpose? To what end? What is the underlying factor? A lot of times people just want it because they think it'll make them happy, or they think it'll solve their problems. You know what? I was married to a man who was making 6 figures, and I left to start over with nothing. A lot of people think money can buy your happiness. It'll make you temporarily happy. Yeah, and it's nice to be able to not live paycheck to paycheck, to have a comfortable lifestyle. But you know what? If you're not energetically in alignment with other things in your life, you're using money as a scapegoat to fill a void, and it's not going to make you happy. So connect with the energy and the vibe of all of it. Connect with it, feel it, marry it, use your imagination to mesh with it, live it out in your head and in your heart. The fourth thing that you want to do is actually believe. Believe that there is absolutely no reason you can't have what it is that you want. Anybody else who has this miraculous, whatever you're thinking it is that you want, okay? A lot of people will think, and, oh, well, that happens to other people, or that won't happen to me, or... You have to energetically believe that it is possible. There is nothing saying that you can't have this. A lot of times people block themselves because they don't believe it. They don't believe they could ever make that kind of money, or they don't believe they can ever have that kind of lifestyle, or they don't believe that they could ever actually travel the world, or whatever it is that you want the money for. You have to believe that there is absolutely no reason at all you too can't live that and have that. So along with believing it, okay, when you get yourself in alignment, you're in the flow, you're in the zone. For me personally, if you listen to last week's video on how to know when you're in spiritual alignment to manifest things really fast, there's a difference between manifesting things and manifesting them like that. You have to be energetically in the flow, in the zone. So when I talk about believing, when you believe, you will intuitively get, it'll sound like random ideas, random thoughts, but it's really how your intuition talks to you, okay? You'll get those random intuitive, they're called like intuitive hits, ideas, inspiration, whatever, it's all the same thing. It doesn't matter what words you want to put in there. So for me personally, if I'm working on manifesting something and the precise moment where I am actually in that true vibrational alignment to make it happen, to have the universe come to me, my entire body, and you could do this too, but for me personally, because I've been practicing it for so long, I know how my intuition talks to me and how it communicates to me. So for me personally, my entire body will be like overcome with this high vibe, tingly, vibrational sensation, and I will feel like a euphoric high. Like I'll get like really excited and really happy. And do you ever get so happy you just want to scream out the window to everybody and, oh my God, look at that, la la la, whatever crazy lunatic thing you want to do? That is the feeling that comes over me along with a physical sensation. So when I get an intuitive hit or an intuitive idea, I don't know what you call it, a guided inspiration, and I actually listen to it, because that's a lot of things people don't do. They'll get an intuitive idea or intuitive roadmap, and they're like, yeah, I don't know, maybe what if it don't work, or I can't do that, or how am I gonna, you block yourself, okay? So listen to it and follow it, and then pay attention to any sensations that come over you. So I'll tell you a really quick, because I try and keep these videos 15 minutes and under, I'll tell you really quick, energetically, how I manifested an entire month's salary in 1 hour. So there's really nothing different about me in my life compared to everybody else. I have blocks, I have trials and tribulations and all kinds of, I have a very normal life. So my money blocks, years ago I used to think anybody who makes $100,000 a year is rich. And I could never make that kind of money, okay? We all have different levels to where we think is realistic. So if you're born in a low class area, it might be kind of hard to visualize you actually getting out of that, or you achieving something better. Or if you're used to like a middle class environment, you might think, well, based on my surroundings and my town, there's no job I could get that would pay me whatever your dollar figure is. So in my mind, I used to think it was completely unrealistic. You know, only doctors and lawyers make that kind of money per hour, or whatever the dollar figure is. So in my brain, my why, okay, I want to see the world. I want to spiritually and energetically connect with the world and all of the beauty and the wonderful things that the earth and the world has to offer. I don't want to be limited to just my little town and where I'm at. I want to see the world. I want to experience the world. All of life's little pleasures and beauties, they're there for you to enjoy. Why would you stop yourself or say, "Oh, yeah, that'll never happen," or "Yeah, I don't ever see that." Stop. Just that's me smacking you. Don't do that. So I have a certain dollar amount that I am visualizing in my head that I want. And years ago, I used to think that is absolutely freaking ridiculous. There's no way. What? I'd have to go through college and a whole new school. But see, remember, work smart, not hard. Listen to your intuition. So what I did was, now, all right, I want to travel the world, okay? It costs money. You need money to get on a plane, go overseas, stay at a hotel, do your food. I don't want to just do that. I want to take my entire family and all my friends and all my loved ones. Hey, what are you doing this time next year? Put it in your calendar, because guess what? We're going to Hawaii and you don't have to pay for a thing, okay? That's what I want to do. I want to share that passion and that joy with my closest loved ones, my family, my friends. I need extra money. So what I did was, a couple weeks ago, I was on vacation in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Now, the area that I was staying in, money, serious friggin' money there, like multi-million-dollar homes, multi-million-dollar yachts. There was Ferraris and Bentleys, and I don't live in an area like that. I live in like your standard middle-class area, okay? I'm not surrounded and live in a multi-million-dollar life, all right? So what I did was, when I went down there, I surrounded myself in that area, and I visualized, I sat on the beach, I figured out what my blocks were, I released them and cut cords to them, and then I reprogrammed. This is quite possible. Those people who have like millions and millions of dollars, they put their pants on the same exact way I do. There's nothing special about them, okay? They wake up in the morning, they get dressed the same way I do, they eat breakfast, they go to work, they go to sleep at night. There's really no there's no difference at all between me and them. I was putting money as a block. So when I energetically connected with that and saw myself, you know what? There's really not a big difference between $1 million, $100,000, or $1. It's all the same energy and how you view it. So energetically, I connected with myself and my intuition, and I put myself living in that multi-million-dollar beautiful freaking home right there on the beach and enjoying the view and connecting with the view. And I put myself renting, oh my goodness, they had yachts there when I pulled it up on my phone and Googled it. Charter yachts. You could rent this one yacht. This is going to blow your mind. It was $300,000 for 1 week. You rent this yacht for 1 week. Most people don't make $300,000 in a year, okay? What kind of person can afford that 1 week? They had like 15 people, I forget what they were called, but they're employees who work on the boat. You have your own chef, your own bartender, you know, your own fitness person. And the boat held like, I think like 4 families. So I would love to be able to be, hey, you know what, everybody? Let's go take a week-long vacation on this yacht that is going to take us to this exotic place. We're going to be waited on. Everybody just chill and relax and enjoy everything about it. So I connected with it, okay? Intuitively, I started receiving messages on what to do in my business and what different things to do, okay? And I got that feeling that completely came over me. And I trusted it. I was scared, okay? To be honest with you, I was scared. A lot of people get scared. Oh my God, I'm getting out of my comfort zone, or I've never done this before, or what if it fails? I listened to it, okay? I am in the habit of trusting and listening to my intuition, even if it scares me. I still listen to it. I got that feeling over me. I listened to it. I took that inspired action. And in 1 hour, an entire month's worth of sales got delivered into my inbox. And it wasn't like the kind of sales where where I exchanged dollars for my time, where I had to work my ass off, it was all courses. That's what I do. I teach online courses. So it's the equivalent of writing a book. You write the book one time and it sells over and over and over and over and over. That was the equivalent of what happened. So let's do a quick review here, okay? Find out what your blocks are and release them, okay? Reprogram all of them, connect with the energy of it, and then believe it and listen to your intuition, okay? It's really that easy. Everybody makes it a lot harder than what it really is, okay? So if you enjoyed this video, it resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, okay? If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button that is underneath. This way you'll get free educational content every Tuesday on manifesting and spiritual stuff and how your intuition works if you're really into that kind of stuff. Please comment below. I do read the comments. I get notifications when someone comments on a video. So whether you're watching it on YouTube or you're watching it on my website, scroll. Well, if you're watching it on a phone, you got to scroll up. But the comments are all the way down on the bottom. Leave me a comment. There's also going to be a link below here to join my free VIP membership, okay? It's totally free. It doesn't cost you anything. What that is, that membership is every week you'll get these videos delivered to your inbox every Tuesday. On the 1st of every month, you are entered into a pool to win a free, private, one-on-one, interactive 30-minute reading with me, okay? No charge at all to you. It's just my way of saying thank you for being a VIP member. You'll also have the opportunity when you first sign up, if you want to know how your intuition works and how it speaks to you. When you first sign up to become a VIP member, one of the perks is you get coupon codes to brand new courses that come out where you can buy them at a rock bottom price as a beta tester before the full-blown launch goes in. But the most popular course that I have is called Open Your Intuition. That is the beginner's basic steps on how to learn how your natural intuitive abilities communicate with you and talk to you. So when you know how your soul talks to you and you could listen to it, it'll help guide you in every area happy and imaginable and prosperous, whether you're needing insight in your personal life or your business or your professional life. People come to psychics because they have questions they want answers to. The course that you can, it's a $100 course. You can get it for $24.95, okay? But it's only a one-time thing if you become a VIP member below. It's the beginner's basic baby steps to all things working with your intuition so you can co-create your life, because everything that goes on around you is a factor or a cause of how you are living, the vibe that you're giving off, how it goes out into the universe. When you learn how your intuition personally communicates with you, you start receiving those intuitive messages. So if you want to know, should I or shouldn't I take this particular business venture? Should I or shouldn't I sell my house? Is right now that any question that you could ever possibly ask, that course, Open Your Intuition, will show you how all that stuff flows and works. Okay, guys, so I have a ton of things I need to do. Make sure you hit the subscribe button below, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, sign up to become a VIP member so you can get all kinds of amazing bonus perks and learn how your natural intuitive abilities work so you could use them to co-create an amazing, abundance-filled, happy, kick-ass life. All right, I will see you next week.